What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Eric Plays Anime. Today we are going to be doing something a little bit different than what we normally do. As you can see, this background is not your typical video game background because it's in real life. These are my hands, you can see them. And today I am going to be giving you part one of my little anime figure collection. So I do have quite a few anime figures. Certainly not a massive collection by any means, but I do have quite a few. So let's just jump right in. So to start us off, we have this little young Nezuko Banpresto figure. She's nice, only like a couple inches tall. Just, short little figure, nice basic stand. Ignore that almost all these need to be dusted very much. So we have her, a little bit of a close-up. Nice detail on her outfit. Nothing really on the bottom of the base. And we can put her to the side. And Nezuko's from Demon Slayer, as all of you probably know. Next up is Hiyori / Komurasaki from One Piece. She's a character that was introduced in the Wano arc. And is very well liked. She's very nice, very cool. A lot of people ship her with Zoro because they ended up sharing like a sleeping arrangement once. She's actually pretty tall comparatively. But yeah, so that's Hiyori. There's not really going to be any real pattern to who I show. I'm just really kind of going to grab them off the shelf and then show them to you all. So hopefully you guys like this video. Next up, we have Toga. This is Toga from My Hero Academia, obviously. She is a villain. Pretty cool. She's got a cool little feature where her foot isn't even on the base. She's like one of my only figures that has this type of little stand here. But, Toga with her usual crazy face. And her stand is actually like clear black. Whereas the other ones are just solid black. So I think that's cool. She has a little bit of a difference compared to other ones. And next up, this is actually one of my newer figures. It's also one of my favorites. We have Golden All Might. I think I have to zoom out for this one. Okay, so we have Golden All Might. This is all these figures that are going to be in this video are figures by a brand called Banpresto, which their figures usually run about $26, $28. So this is Golden All Might. I paid $27 for him. He's just All Might, but in all gold. He's really a tall one. Really cool though. I really like this figure. I was excited when I bought him. So yeah, that's Golden All Might. Little bit of a close-up of his face. He is definitely here, as you guys can all see, so fear not, he is here. Next up, sorry about that. When I picked him up, he fell apart. Next up, we have Shoto Todoroki. He really needs a dusting, oh god. But yeah, we have Shoto Todoroki. He is just like Toga. He also has a clear black base, but he's cool. He has his little ice powers and fire powers going on. Just a nice figure. I think I got this one at Hot Topic. I'll tell you where I got all these too, if I remember. So, I got Nezuko on Amazon. Got Hiyori on Amazon. I got Toga online at FYE. I got All Might in person at FYE. So, just, in case you guys wanted to go out and look for them yourselves. Next up is Kozuki Momonosuke. He is a One Piece character. And he's from the Wano arc, although we did meet him all the way back in Punk Hazard. He's very cool, though. Or we didn't meet him until Dressrosa, I think. But we heard about him in Punk Hazard. He's got nice little peaches on his kimono there. He's looking very intimidating. And, yeah, nothing really much about him. I got him on Amazon as well. He's also Hiyori's brother. So these are older brother, younger sister, believe it or not. I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah. He's the older brother and she is the younger sister. And next up is Banpresto Luffy. This is Luffy from a special series of figures. I forget what it's called. It might be the Grand Line Men series. But he's actually got like a little... his little sash here is even metallic-y. His hat's colored a little weirdly, but it's not a big deal. The base is a little dusty, but aren't they all? He's got a cloak, which means he is from Wano, because Luffy doesn't have a cloak until he's in the Wano arc, so that's nice to see at least. So here's that. This one was a gift I got for Christmas. Next up is another big My Hero figure. It's Endeavor. He is another really tall one. Look at those legs. He's very muscly. I got this one on FYE's online store. Look at his face, the detail in that face. He is very frustrated with the life right now. But yeah, he's got fire all over him in his hero costume. So he's pretty cool. He is very big. Next up, I have Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen. He's got little diamonds on his sash in the back. I also managed to obtain this one from FYE online as well. I did buy like 5 figures online at FYE at once, so I do have like quite a few of those. Sorry guys, I'm just dusting off the base of this next one. Next up we have Otama. She is another character from One Piece and the Wano arc. She's a cute little character. I actually really like her and her story. But yeah, I got her on Amazon. She was like 12 bucks. The cheapest prices for these kind of figures are Amazon. So if you guys want to look for them, Amazon, and the brand name is Banpresto. So Banpresto, Banpresto. But yeah, I definitely would recommend them. Banpresto is a nice brand. I enjoy them, so definitely check them out. Next up, we have Muichiro Tokito. Um, his hair is a little miscolored. This is supposed to be a very bright, like bluish green, not just puke green. And his eyes are as well. But he's from My Hero Academia. Or, whoa. Cancel me for that. He's from Demon Slayer. I don't know why I even. Oh my god, I hate myself for that. But he's from Demon Slayer, and he's, one of the 9 Hashira. Very strong. But yeah, that's Muichiro. I actually won him at an arcade nearby called Round 1. Alright. Just a second, guys. These figures are starting to get harder to reach. Next up is Guillaume. Sorry, for the really tall ones, I have to like zoom out and stuff. He is another one of the 9 Hashira from Demon Slayer, not My Hero Academia. He does have a couple parts that I don't have right now because I've dropped them. He does have like his prayer beads on the figure. I just dropped them somewhere on the floor and my room is a mess, so I don't know exactly where they are. But yeah, this is Guillaume, the stone Hashira. Cool kimono or Hayori thing here. Nice little figure. I got him on Amazon. This is Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen. Him just, punching away at something. This figure, I do not remember where I got this one, but I've had it for a while. But yeah, this is Itadori. Next up, we have Panda, also from Jujutsu Kaisen. This figure does not like to stand on his base, so I'm not going to play with him too much. But yeah, just a panda with gloves. I got Panda at FYE as well. Next up we have Akaza from Demon Slayer. He is apparently kind of a tall one. He is, however, slightly broken, like his foot broke off in shipping. But I don't really mind it. I can always just glue it back together. It's not really a big deal. He's miscolored slightly, but he was like $8 on Amazon, so like I'm not gonna be nitpicky. But yeah, this is Akaza. Who, like I just said, I got on Amazon. Next up, we have a nice, just Tanjiro in a Demon Slayer uniform. His sword is slightly bent, but, you know, it's Tanjiro in his uniform without his, green and black checkered Haori over there. I got him. I've had him for a while. I think I might have gotten him on Amazon. I could be wrong though, but I'm pretty sure I did get him on Amazon. In my first set of buying figures, I got him on Amazon, I believe. But yeah, he is Tanjiro, the main character of Demon Slayer. Next up is another big boy. Next up here we have Tengen Uzui. He is the sound Hashira in Demon Slayer, and he is really, really cool. He was the Hashira featured in the Season 2 Entertainment District arc. But yeah, this is Tengen. I definitely bought him on Amazon a while back. He's got his cool swords and all that stuff. A little bit of a closer look. But yeah, so that's Tengen. I have to stretch so far to get these now. Next up is another really tall one. Like, I don't know if he'll even fit in this frame. Oh, he will. We have Satoru Gojo. He is from Jujutsu Kaisen. His whole character concept is that he's so strong you cannot beat him. Like, he was born the strongest. Hang on, let me fix him. Okay, sorry about that. He fell out of the hole. But yeah, so that's Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen. I believe I got him on Amazon as well a while back, but I'm not entirely sure, although I do think it was Amazon. Next up is Obanai Iguro, who needs a very bad dusting. Please ignore the fact that they all need dusting, guys. I am making this video to give me a chance to actually dust them. So, it will happen. I'm just gonna do that after this video before I put them all back on the shelf. But yeah, so this is Obanai. He is the Serpent Hashira from Demon Slayer. He has a cool black and white striped pattern Haori. His snake, which I forget the name of, but he has a name. And yeah, that's Obanai. I got Obanai on Amazon, I believe. So, check him out there. Next up, we have Kanao Tsuyuri, I think her name is. But yeah, that's Kanao. She's from Demon Slayer. She's very nice. Colors are a little off. Her head just fell out. But honestly, because with Banpresto, they have like really legit figures that are very nicely colored, like someone like Otama, who's accurately colored. And then they have things like Kanao, which aren't so accurate. And I think it's technically like a copycat brand, but I'm not sure. But I personally don't really care, but it is something you guys might want to look for if you were to buy your own. But yeah, so this is Kanao. Oops, shouldn't be showing that. But yeah, nice face. When I did get her, her ponytail did break, but if you can see, I super glued it back on, so it's not going anywhere anymore. And next up we have the Wind Hashira Sanemi from Demon Slayer. He is the Wind Hashira. He's covered in scars. His story's kind of rough if you've read the manga. You know, he's one of the 9 Hashira. Nothing super crazy, just his figurine. I farted. Next up, we have Rui from Demon Slayer. He's lower rank 5 of the 12 demon moons that Muzan has. So he's pretty cool. But yeah, this is Rui, lower rank 5. And yeah, so he is very nice. I do like Rui. I got him on Amazon a while back too. But yeah, so Rui, guys. Let's see, does he fit down here? Oh, he does. Yeah, I'll have to show you guys my desk after this video's over because it is just full of figures right now. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked that they're all off frame. Sorry guys, I gotta really reach for these ones now. Next up is Yushiro from Demon Slayer. He's Tamayo's little butler boy kind of thing. He's really cool. I actually won him at the same arcade that I won Muichiro at, round 1, which is a local arcade to me. He's from Demon Slayer. He's pretty cool. Now, this one is very, very fake, but I really wanted a figure of him, so I bought it. This is Zenitsu, who perpetually leans very far forward. Like, there's nothing I can do to fix this. I could glue his heels down, but even then, he's still leaning forward. So, he's very far leaning forward perpetually, unfortunately. But overall, he's actually really well made. He just leans forward, and, you know, obviously he's fake. I don't mind or care, but he is, so, you know. Some people do care about that. I personally don't all the time. Next up is Mahito from Jujutsu Kaisen. He's one of the newer additions to my collection, so, yeah, he's a really cool one. I got him online at FYE, so definitely feel free to check anywhere I mention and other places too, because FYE, they had a killer deal where I got like 5 figures for like $20. And yeah, it was a really nice deal to see. But yeah, this is Mahito. He is a villain in Jujutsu Kaisen. And yeah, he's a big boy, but he's pretty cool. Wow, that's funny. And I have 3 more for this video, although one of them is in a interesting state. Alright, you guys ready to see part of the desk? You guys can see 3 of the figures on the desk now. So this is a Zenitsu Vibration Star, which is a different kind of figure Banpresto makes, where it has like a motion. So it's like, it's Zenitsu using his Thunderclap and Flash technique, and so he's floating on this little stand here. But yeah, he was cool. $26 like the rest. Legit. I bought him at a store called Endangered Hobbies. It's another store local to me near the FYE in the local mall. But yeah, I love him. I really enjoy Zenitsu. He is my favorite Demon Slayer character. So I was excited to finally have like a legit Zenitsu. Okay, I actually have to get up to get these last two, so give me a second, guys. Okay, so we're going to start with the one and only Charlotte Katakuri from One Piece. He is slightly miscolored. He's got purple hair instead of pink-ish. But overall, he's really nice, especially when I tell you I got him on Temu for like $8. And the real figure is only $16, but $8 is a really solid deal, so I wasn't really going to pass that up. But yeah, that's a Katakuri for $8 on Temu. So honestly, he could have looked a lot worse, and I would say he was worth it. Next up is a pretty interesting one. Next up is another Vibration Star, and it is Tanjiro. However, he fell like a week ago, and his head fell down onto the floor. But my floor is a mess, so I can't find his head. So right now it's Tanjiro with no head. But yeah, so that's Vibration Stars, and that is the entire top shelf of my figure collection. And in the next video, we are going to go through the bottom shelf of my figure collection. And that shelf is where all the really, really good stuff is. So I'm just going to show you guys my desk since I've been talking about it. My desk is completely covered in the figures. And just in case you're curious, my little manga collection, D&D books. Oh, these two figures are broken, but they are also Banpresto. They're Roger and Whitebeard from One Piece. But yeah, just a quick look. This is the next shelf. But yeah, this is the first shelf, and that'll be it for today's video, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.